We are Create Humboldt, a creative education project serving select schools in Humboldt County, California. This page is designed to help you learn several pastel techniques that you can use for your art. You'll notice in this first example, I'm making a richer version of green by combining a dark green with a light green. Anytime you can, try to add 2, 3, or 4 colors together to make a richer, more interesting color. This color is made from dark green, light green, and yellow. For this second technique, we're going to make green, but we're not going to use a green pastel. You'll notice I'm starting with a blue pastel here, laying down a base coat of that color. And now, just like with paint, when I apply the yellow pastel, the two pigments combine to create green. Sometimes that's more interesting than using the green pastel by itself. Next up, learning how to make lighter or darker versions of colors. In this example, I'm starting with blue and then adding white to it to make a lighter version of blue. I turned the chalk sideways to cover more area. And you notice now I have a light blue, not a pastel I have in the box, but a color I was able to make. Similarly, we can make darker versions of a color. This red isn't very dark, but by applying a layer of black, I'm making what's called a shade. I go back and use the red again to blend the black in, and now I have a shade of red. So here we have 4 techniques: creating richer colors by blending them together, creating secondary colors by blending together 2 primary colors, creating tints by adding white with a color, and creating shades by adding black to a color. How will you use these techniques in your art? What will you create?